Hi, John.
Hey, Carla. How are you going?
How are you?
I'm not
How's
too
the
bad
night
at
going?
all. Not too bad
Good,
at all.
good,
Not too
good.
bad at all.
Very good, good. Glad to see you. Good to see you're in good health, good spirits, and that's what we're here for.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So, welcome back, everyone, to the Read to Me Bedtime series. So, kids, we hope that you're all ready for a bedtime story just before your bedtime. My name is Carla Parris. I'm an entertainment and sports lawyer, and I'm also the producer and host of a YouTube series called The Business of Carnival. An entertainment and sports lawyer is someone who works with people in the music, film, fashion, and sports industries to help them to structure their businesses and to protect their artwork and their art form from being stolen. John?
Hi, everybody. I'm John Mollenthiel. I have a beautiful wife, two lovely daughters. One is 12, one is 8. So they're going to be listening to Daddy read a story a little differently tonight. I work with technology, and most importantly, right now, I work with payments. So I make it easy for you, well, not really you, but your mom and your dad to get paid, and also for your mom and dad to pay people. So we are all about payments. And with all that's going on now with the pandemic, everybody wants to do things online. So this is a great time for us as well.
It is, and it's a
Yeah.
great time for the kids that are watching to learn about
Hmm.
online and just the importance of digital media and so on. John and I were learning this about half an hour ago
That's
ourselves.
right. Yeah, exactly. All this Instagram and there are so many different ways that you can have fun with these tools. Oh yeah.
Exactly. So let's get straight into the book for tonight.
Hmm.
Tonight's book is called Lion Paw and Oliver, An Unlikely Friendship, written by Heidi Fagerberg and published by Caribbean Reads.
We have to say thanks to Caribbean Reads. Definitely.
Definitely, because kids' local content is very important. Books
Hmm.
written by people, across the Caribbean. So we're very excited to be able to share this story with you tonight.
It's
So,
also a today's a special day. We forgot to mention. Today is
oh,
the 1 month anniversary, the month anniversary, I
yes,
guess, of Read to
yes.
Me. So I think it just, a little clap just to say happy month anniversary to the Read to Me effort and the team. So, Carla, all yours.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. And that's an excellent reminder of a great initiative. So, kids, let's start with tonight's bedtime story. And it starts like this. Hello, my name is Lion Paw. I was given my name as a puppy because my paws were huge and they looked like the lion paws seashells. I'm a girl, so I should be called Lioness, but my name is very special. Lion's paw shells are a treasure to find on the beach in St. Kitts, where I live. I am living the beach life. I relax in the sun, I walk by the sea, chase the waves, hike in the mountains, and play with people who visit the beach. I have everything any dog could ask for: food, shelter, and people who love me. I was not always this happy. There was once something missing in my life.
A friend just for me. My caretaker loves me, but she is often too busy when I want to play. I tried to play with the crabs, but they scurried into their holes because they were afraid of.
Wilbur the pig is great, but he is always tired and only wants to walk, only wants to relax in the water or sleep on the beach. I didn't have a real playmate. I wanted a friend so much that sometimes I got a little too excited while playing with a guest who came to visit the beach. Then I would be in trouble. So when I saw a cage being built on the beach, I became nervous. What if that cage is for me? I thought.
I watched every day and I waited nervously as that cage was being built. They made a swing out of a log and some rope. I wondered what kind of dog would want to swing on a rope? Not me. Oh, how I hoped that cage was not for me. One Monday morning, I checked on the cage. The roof was on. It looked like it was finally finished. My caretaker walked towards me. I was afraid that she would put me inside of the cage. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. She patted me on the head and said, "Isn't it great, Lion Paw? You'll soon have a new friend." I was so excited. I jumped around in circles. I'll finally have a best friend. I'll finally have a best friend, I sang.
After that Monday, I still visited the cage every morning, but I was no longer nervous. I was just anxious for my new friend to arrive. I waited. Tuesday, the cage was empty. Wednesday, still empty. Thursday, empty. I wondered, will my best friend ever arrive? That Friday morning, I ran to the beach to look in the cage. Nothing again. I started to walk away, but then I smelled something that I hadn't smelled before. I went back to the cage and looked more closely.
I spotted something in the corner. It looked like a ball of fur. I sniffed, and it definitely did not smell like a dog. I sniffed it again, and this time it moved. Grrr, I growled. I was so disappointed. This ball of fluff couldn't be my best friend. It wasn't even a dog. My caretaker took the small creature out of the cage and put him on her shoulder. "This is Oliver. Oliver the vervet monkey," she said. "His mom was attacked by a dog, and he has no one to take care of him."
Oliver started chattering at me, and then suddenly he leapt on my back. I was in shock for a second. I shook my body so hard that he went flying onto the sand. Oliver screeched and ran away. I felt sad. I didn't really want to be mean to him, but I was so disappointed. This was not the best friend I dreamt about for so long. Sad and ashamed, I ran off. Maybe a hike in the mountains will make me feel better, I thought.
I didn't get very far before it began to rain. I wondered if this day could possibly get any worse. Raindrops pounded on my back. It felt like small stones were falling on me. I spotted some trees nearby and ran to take shelter under them. The tree helped to protect me from the rain, but I was still getting wet. I looked up towards the branches in search of thicker foliage. As I was looking up, water from the tree fell into my eyes. "Ow!" I howled. Oh, how it stung. I couldn't see a thing. I rolled in the sand in agony. I didn't notice something was beside me.
Suddenly, that something climbed up on my back. I was scared and tried to shake it off, but it held on to my ears and started chattering at me. I recognized the chattering. It was Oliver. He must have followed me. He tugged my left ear, and I turned that way and walked forward. Then he tugged my right ear, and I turned again. I wondered where Oliver would lead me. I had been really unkind to him. How could I expect that he would be kind to me? But when he chattered in my ear, something in his voice told me that everything would be okay.
All of a sudden, I heard my caretaker's voice. Oh my goodness, Lion Paw's eyes are red and swollen. The rainwater must have washed the sap of the machineel tree into her eyes. The sap is very poisonous. We must get her to the vet right away, she said. Oliver had rescued me. At the hospital, the sun rose and set 5 times before I was able to go back home. My eyes were all better. I was happy that I could see again, but I was afraid to go home. I was so ashamed about how I had treated Oliver. I had tried to hurt him, and in return, he had saved me.
When I got home, Oliver was waiting for me. Do you know what he did? He was so excited to see me that he jumped up and down and did flips. I couldn't believe it. How could he be so happy to see me when I had been so mean to him? I ran up to him and lay down in front of him so that he wouldn't be scared. He touched my nose and I thought, how lucky am I to have a friend like Oliver?
Maybe a monkey and a dog can be best friends after all. The end.
Well, that is a really interesting story. It's very deep, very poignant. But kids, we hope you understand the message in the story, which is never judge a book by its cover. Anyone, anything, any person can be someone who you can share your time with and share their time back with you. So we hope you enjoyed this story as you head to your bedtime. John, you have any closing words?
Yeah, no, I think it is a beautiful story, an example of not judging people just by how they look, as you said. And you never know that the person inside could be someone so wonderful that could be your best friend in the waiting. So it really is a powerful message. You
A
know?
powerful message during a powerful time in history.
Yes.
You know. So kids,
We all.
we hope that you enjoyed this story. We want to remind you to stay safe, sanitize, listen to your parents, wash your hands, stay inside.
What's the thing for the wash hands again? They say you have to wash your hands and sing 2 happy birthdays.
Yes.
That's the amount of time that you should spend washing your hands. So I think everybody knows that song. So hopefully when you're washing, you can sing it in your head or you can sing it out loud. But basically every day you should be happy birthday as you wash your hands and sanitize. Just as Carla said.
Yes, beautiful message. Stay home and stay safe.
Yeah. And I think, again, we just want to thank Caribbean Reads for this wonderful opportunity and the Read2Me team. I don't know if you could call their names, Elena and Kevin, but thank you so much. And to everyone listening, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us tonight so that we could share this beautiful story with you.
Yes, thank you so much. And it was lovely to meet you, John, and lovely to meet the kids virtually. Hi, kids. Yes. We know that you're watching, and we hope that you have a great night and a great week ahead in school and online school as you all continue to learn. This is not a vacation. You have lots to learn.
That's right. Keep safe. Keep safe.
Keep safe. Take care. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.